Yeah. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Well, hello, everybody. Still sounds weird. Whatever.
What the fuck did you do?
I don't know, man.
Oh, that
I don't
sounds
know,
better
man.
over here.
Yeah, I don't know. It sounds fucking weird.
I don't know.
what
Travis.
Travis.
was over there doing nerd shit yesterday.
Yeah.
I can tell something was afoot.
Yeah, I could too.
That's all right. Sounds good here, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I like it. It sounded weird when I was over there yesterday.
Did it?
Totally tin canny and shit. Like,
Really?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it
totally
sounds
different.
weird in my headphones right now.
Okay. Well,
I don't think I have another.
weird in your own head.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It's almost like we're just doing this in somebody's basement or something.
Yeah, right? Does anyone care? As long as the stream's going out,
seems
there's
like
just
it.
a certain way that,
I'll make sure.
that things start when you
Yeah.
hit it, and you're just used to this is how it sounds when you fire it up. And when it doesn't sound like that, I get worried. But if the stick's rolling, we have levels. I don't know. Okay, streams are going. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Take two.
Mike and T. What up, T? How you doing today?
I'm good.
Good.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun show last night.
It was.
Yeah. It's
always nice to see Jenny.
Oh my God, she's just my favorite.
She's a good person. She's
She's-
a good fucking human.
Yeah, yeah. We need more Jennies in the world.
That's
even
true.
even the people that argue, because I've got some email from people that are like, they'll do the usual liberal talking points, blah blah, blah like whatever. It's like if you sat in a room with that woman for 5 minutes, you would adore her.
You're a better person for it.
You are, and it wouldn't matter what her politics are. I mean, we've fucking done dinners and lunches together, and we don't ever talk about that shit.
No.
I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know what her politics are.
Nope. And as it should be.
Yeah,
As it should
the
be.
way it used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the world continues to come unglued. It's beautiful here.
Gorgeous day today.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God, what is it? 58 degrees out
Yeah,
here.
almost 60. That's nice.
Yeah, it's going to be 62 by 5 o'clock. They said.
All right.
Yeah. So
Let's
you're
let's
already
get that-
planning fishing trips, T.
Yeah, hell yeah. We are.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
this
boy.
is- we're rounding the corner.
And golf.
And golf. Yeah. So, yeah. We knew that President Zelensky, and like I said yesterday, we won't spend much time on Ukraine and Russia unless Jenny's here. But Zelensky did address Congress today, and he said that what they're going through right now is 9/11, Pearl Harbor, listed the dates, and begged, President Soup to be the leader of the fucking world. Like the rest of the world is like, hello, America.
Yeah.
This
And
is
you're
your
up.
role.
This is what you do. You want to be big brother all over the fucking world.
Yeah, you want
You're up.
to cop the fucking world. Let's go. What are we waiting for?
You're up. That was the old regime.
And then he played a video.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which was obviously pre-edited and all that stuff, but he's like, I want you to watch the video. And hits play on this thing, so you can see the mouse go over and hit the fucking play button. And it's showing Ukraine and all the cities in it. Green grass, blue skies, fathers playing with their kids on the swings,
Yeah.
couples out for a walk with the dog, kids eating ice cream, whatever, and then it flashes to just fucking missiles destroying buildings. Here's what it looked like 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
And just heartbreaking video.
Should be a fucking wake up call.
Yeah. I mean, these just, it looks like, they took a ditch digger and just dug a fucking ravine as long as they could, and they're just dumping bodies into it. And then the next one would be like dad pushing his daughter on the swings, and you're just like, oh my God.
Smart. Tugging
Really?
those heartstrings.
Oh, really hit home
Yeah.
as to what's going on over there. He said you've become the leader. You're the leader of the free world. He demanded more sanctions for Russia to stop the war machine. Asked for fighter jets, and then shared this footage. I'm addressing the president. Soup, you are the leader of the nation, of your great nation. I wish you to be the leader of the world. Bring the leader of the world. Being the leader of the world means the leader of peace. He also wants some sort of new alliance that's not NATO, but
Some sort of protection.
yeah, like, when this
Makes
is
sense.
going
Hey, if
on,
you're not going to let me be in NATO, then can we do something else?
yeah.
Is that an option?
Can we just agree that people that believe in peace should be able to protect that?
You would hope so.
How about that?
Yeah.
And so President Soup went and gave his speech this afternoon. Of course, he's an hour late. I don't know why they scheduled
Riveting.
him that.
It was a nap, I think.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
It looked like he couldn't get out of there fast enough for a nap
just
after he signed that thing and got up and walked out.
fucking
Like
embarrassing.
he was going straight to put his jammies and slippers on.
Yeah, he probably was. That was probably all on the dock. That's all he's got on the docket for the
That's
day.
it. That's all I got.
And
Long day. Big day.
yeah, and I love this. I kind of got used to Trump where they would just throw questions at him and he'd go, "We're not doing that now," or "Here's why." Like he would sit there for an hour and just answer shit. People are like, he's like, "Yeah, we're giving ammunition and $1 billion in aid to Ukraine. Okay, time for me to get into bed." And they're like, "Hey."
What it boiled down to.
Yeah, but basically, you don't have to watch it. That was
Yeah,
a
that
dead
was a
spot on.
Pretty
Impression.
good reenactment. Yeah.
He yesterday claimed that the first lady's husband has gotten COVID, and someone side stage had to go, "The first lady's husband is you."
Yeah. Keep forgetting that part.
Yeah, he
The
claimed.
second gentleman, he's called.
Yeah.
Fucking come on. I read that. It took me a minute to figure out what the fuck second gentleman was. I'm like, it says second gentleman has COVID.
Yeah.
But Harris still negative. And I had to like look at it and read it and think,
Yeah.
oh, her fuck. Oh, okay.
Doug.
All right. Yeah.
Fucking Doug has COVID. Who gives a shit?
Kamala and Doug.
And Doug. Yeah, he's probably wearing 4 masks, walking around everywhere he goes,
Yeah.
looking like an asshole. No one cares. Doug, whatever, Doug.
Yeah.
The vice president's spouse. No one
Second
gives a
gentleman.
shit. The second gentleman. Get out of here. Doug Ermoff or whatever the hell your name is. So, yeah, at the end of the press conference, he's like, "All right, time for me to take a nap. Bye." And someone's like, "Yeah, Mr. President, they specifically asked for the jets." No comment.
Well, I'm not going to talk about that.
The only thing he asked for, I've got no comment about that. You're like, "Oh, okay, great."
I love that the fallback on that is that he asked for the jets, and that Biden is listening to his Defense Department and the Air Force, who
Yeah.
say they don't need jets.
Right.
So they assess the situation, and Ukraine doesn't actually need the jets, so we're not going to give them to them.
Yeah.
As this guy's begging for jets.
For weeks.
Fucking amazing.
It's-
That's no, you know what? We did an analysis on this, and
Yeah.
we don't think they need the jets. So
Yeah. They're good.
they're
They've
good.
got
They're
this.
doing good. We're going to keep sending them. And by the way, if you've got $1 billion to send to them, we're paying too much in fucking taxes.
Yeah.
Period. End
Yeah.
of story.
Does it seem like every day we're sending $1 billion somewhere?
Somewhere, except here.
Yeah. Every fucking day there's another story about how we're sending $1 billion here, $1 billion there, $1 billion for this. Oh, 800 million in aid. It's like,
That was on top of the quarter of $1 billion they already, or the third of $1 billion they already sent. Right?
Yeah.
The first package was $330 billion, and then now they're doing another billion or $330 million.
yeah.
And now they're
I
doing
think I think this gets them to $1 billion. So
this
they're
is
doing
total.
another
So doing a
800
full-
million now.
That would get them over, yeah.
So that gets them just over $1 billion.
Nice.
And,
Okay.
Yeah. And it's like Poland just wants to release these planes, and I've listened to talking heads all day, and the consensus is that I gather that is not an escalatory thing. That their pilots would fly those things in their country and defend their land. That has nothing to do with NATO or the U.S. What goes on behind the scenes? That's perfectly
if
fine.
Putin takes it that way, fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy. I'm tired of it because I remember President Soup talking all the time about, "I'm the only one that has handled Putin, and I'll handle Putin again." What are you doing, dickhead?
You're handling the shit out of this, aren't
Yeah,
you?
you really are. This is just an embarrassment.
Mm-hmm.
This is an embarrassment to watch all day, every day. If you're stuck like me here watching too much of this stuff, I need to take Jenny's advice and just get the fuck out of here.
Should have gone for a walk today.
Yeah, I should have. But Cece was in a weird mood. Cece was in a very weird mood.
Because she was looking at you going, Nick, it's fucking 60 degrees. Can we go for a walk?
Yeah. Yeah, she's like, but no, she stayed upstairs and slept till like 10:30 this morning. Like usually she's like, Dad, let's get up at 7. Let's go. I gotta drain my box outside. Yeah. She was up there till 10:30, and then
She was depressed because I took Bogey out of here.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, woke up and was like, where's my, oh, he's gone. Womp, womp.
And I was fine to sleep in. I slept a little later today. I was like, yeah, good. You know, you're not gonna wake me up to fucking go outside and drain your box.
Must be nice.
Fine. And she didn't want to eat much, and then she's just kind of laying around. So I'm like, all right, dude, you know, no walk for you today.
Maybe it's PMS. Maybe she's on her time of the month.
Jeez, I hope not.
Right? That's all we need.
But yeah, I don't know where this goes, but it would be really nice to see some leadership step up and make some decisions and fuck Putin and what he wants to do. I don't at this point I don't give a shit what Putin wants. All these sanctions are doing, you know, the more you read into it about what it's doing, Putin's fine. He doesn't give a shit. His oligarch friends are fine.
Yeah, it's not the sanction.
The people there on the ground, the families are the ones getting crushed by this stuff. And at some point, someone needs to be a big boy and stand up and say enough of this.
Yep.
We know the plan. We've known his intentions for years, and now he's following through with it. And he knows he's got the weakest fucking administration in the history of the United States in office, and so he's just going for it, and he's not stopping there. So how far into this takeover of half the world? Someone was saying we need to give Alaska back. One fucking Russian official was saying we need to give Alaska back.
Look, fuck, come and take it. Come fucking take
Go
it.
fuck yourself, man.
I'd roll the dice with Canada against Russia.
Yeah.
The Canadian Army.
Well, it was interesting to hear Jenny's take on it yesterday that they are not a superpower. He wants to be a superpower really bad, but he's just not.
Yep.
So
Yeah, they don't have a lot going on besides gas and oil.
yeah.
So I mean,
Vodka.
that's the
Why does
money
no one mention vodka?
because they're not even the good vodkas anymore.
No.
It's
I mean,
the
that was
French
their
vodka.
jam, dude.
It was.
I mean, that was
their
their thing.
bread and butter. But
Yeah. Russian dolls.
yeah, those stackable dolls.
Yeah,
nobody
I
gives a
mean-
shit about those anymore.
Can those make a comeback? Can you get stackable dolls to
They're probably canceled right now. You probably can't even.
Can't even get the Russian dolls.
Probably not.
I'm trying to think what else they have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. Mail order brides.
Yeah, that was a hot ticket. There's some hot chicks in Russia.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple
I
of those
mean,
Russian parties you went to with Jenny.
they might be the
boy.
like per capita, they might be the hottest chicks on earth. Swedes, maybe.
The Swedes are probably up there.
Yeah.
A lot of that area, man. Like I think there was actually a study not too long, or not a study or whatever, but a story report or whatever it was that Albanians women were considered to be the most beautiful women in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Brazil?
If that's your thing, yeah, you know they got some tasty ones down there too.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure. That dark complexion.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway,
I ain't mad at them.
oh no, no.
But yeah, Russia holds its own, no doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
Spies like us.
Yeah. Shit. Finally got an update on Benjamin Hall,
Oh, it was there. Okay.
the reporter.
Still
He's-
alive?
He is alive. He's in good spirits, and he's out of Ukraine now.
Okay.
So he was wounded in the same attack that killed the cameraman and the producer. So it sounds like he got shrapnel, not shot.
Oh, okay.
Cameraman Pierre Kozrowski, Alexandra Kirshinova.
Sasha. Isn't that Sasha?
It's Sasha.
We'll just go with Sasha on that.
Is Sasha with the giant Kitterman?
Yeah. No, I think that was the other guy. No.
Pierre, you're right.
That was yeah. the other
Pierre's got one
guy. That
hell
was
of
the
a
war
Kitterman.
photographer or whatever. That guy.
Yeah, yeah. It's apparently, I mean, I can tell because I've been watching some Fox News today. Those people adored that guy.
Yeah.
The other one's getting kind of. He was like 24, new guy, and so they're like, and
This guy.
what it was Sandra or whatever. They're
Sasha.
like Sasha. They're like, yeah, and Sasha.
And he
So,
ate it, too.
He ate it too, but they're like, oh my God, Pierre and his mustache. They fucking love him. So an email from Fox's Suzanne Scott said he is now out of Ukraine, talking about Benjamin Hall. Ben is alert and in good spirits. He's being treated with the best care in the world, and we are in close contact with his wife and family. Hall is British but lives in D.C. with his wife and 3 young children. I think he's got 3 daughters, I believe. So
Glad
that's
to see he's going to survive.
yeah, absolutely.
No
He's a
child
good
should lose a
good
parent.
reporter. He's fair. You know, there's a few of them that they have on the ground wherever they are, whether it's covering the southern border or the wars that are really good at what they do, and he's one of them. He's one of the good ones. So,
All right.
the Senate passed a resolution yesterday to end mask mandates for public transportation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that
About
include
fucking time.
planes?
Yes.
Okay.
They're pushing back on it, though.
Of course.
God, these people.
What do you want? Fuck off. You can wear a mask.
Yeah.
Right? Fuck off.
Yeah.
You can wear a mask if you want.
Yes.
If that's your fucking boner, then fine. Wear a mask. Wear a
you're-
mask for the rest of your life.
if you're
But
dying
stop
to-
fucking mandating it.
If you're dying to tell people who you voted for, wear your fucking mask.
Right?
No one cares. I go into fucking whatever store around here, some idiot's wearing a mask. I just chuckle and
Yeah,
walk past.
yeah.
I don't care. I'm no threat to them. They're no threat to me.
I saw a guy pumping his gas by himself
Yeah.
at Costco
Yeah.
with a fucking mask on.
Yeah. Idiot. That guy's scarred for life.
Right? Like, what are you doing?
Good for
dude?
him.
Like, fine. You want to? You afraid that the guy across the pump is gonna be upwind or
What,
downwind to you and
sneeze?
fucking
Sneeze in your
yeah,
royal
you're gonna
direction?
catch it. Like, I just don't get it, man. Or maybe people are just so normalized by it
Yeah, they are.
that it's just second nature to them now. That
Yeah.
it's just become their normal that you wear a mask.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember laughing at all the Chinese people I always saw wearing
Oh,
masks.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck are these weirdos doing, man?
Yeah. What was that? Bird flu, swine flu,
Yeah,
shit like
you
that.
know? Like, just you'd see the random ones around all the time. Be
Yeah.
like, the fuck?
Yeah. At the
Okay.
airport usually is where I'd see him.
Yeah.
Yep. Just I didn't care then. I
No.
didn't want to
And then-
spit
yeah.
on him or push him. It was like,
You don't want to hit them
Whatever.
125 times or whatever, like the fucking dude in New York.
no.
Did you see that?
No.
Animal?
No,
Another,
what did he
another
do?
Asian woman attack. It's on like she went into the vestibule of her apartment building, whatever, in Yonkers, I think it was.
Yeah.
Fucking giant black dude walks in right behind her and hit her, I think it was 125 times, punched her and kicked her in the head.
Did he kill her?
She didn't die, I don't think.
How is that possible?
He doesn't hit very hard, I think. But,
Apparently.
I mean, he was a big dude. The first one's just a club, just goes, walks up behind her. She never even sees it coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Does
mean,
it knock her out?
She knocks her down. You can't really
Yeah.
see her much. You just see him just standing there, just like a bear, just fucking wailing. And then,
Well-
so that's why? Because she was Asian.
Really? Is that what he said?
I
Or
don't
is
know if that was he said or what the cop said, but
Yeah. Doesn't matter. They won't charge him with a hate crime.
no, probably not.
He's black. I mean, I don't think he's allowed to be charged with a hate crime.
He's certainly not racist. Can't
No,
possibly
no,
be
no,
racist.
no, 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 no. The Asians are taking quite a beating at the hands
No
of
pun
one
intended.
particular race, by the way, if you notice, which is why that story goes widely unreported.
Mm-hmm.
It was all over the news in the beginning, in the early days of the
Yeah, they
pandemic.
started saying, "Oh shit,
Oh,
we got
shit.
we got a trend here."
Yeah,
better
because they
not
tried
keep-
to blame white supremacy. That was the first narrative, and it was like, now we just have to find some video of a white person attacking an Asian.
Good luck.
If we could find that, we could keep this narrative going. But after the 30th video of a black guy beating the shit out of an Asian person,
Yeah, let's just sweep it
Just
under the
kinda-
rug.
nothing to see here, folks. Move along.
Yeah.
Move along. So those attacks are still happening. I feel terrible for the Asian
Awful.
community.
Yeah,
It's brutal.
and it's sad that it barely got any pub.
And I'll promise you, what we'll find out is this guy has a rap sheet probably 10 years, 20 years long, and it's the usual. I've got a story coming up about a guy, same thing, mental illness throughout, fucking, but no one seems to want to stop him.
No, let's
So,
keep him on the street. Sounds like a great idea. That's
Yeah.
going to work out well for everyone.
Yeah, it's great. So anyway, going back to the mask mandate, this was headed by Rand Paul. I'm loving Rand Paul more
More and more, yeah.
I mean,
I
honestly,
liked his
he's
dad better, but I'm there.
I liked his dad a lot too. Ron Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got into some Ron Paul. Rand is great. His hair drives me nuts.
Yeah.
I got to be honest. That curl, the perm he's got going on, not crazy about. But he just seems level-headed.
I agree.
And I was very offended when I talked to my doctor at one point, and I was like, "This Fauci's a clown," and she absolutely was like, "Rand Paul's the clown, and Fauci's the shit." I'm like,
Really? Have you
I
watched
just-
any of this, or are you
I-
just reading a headline?
Yeah, I didn't.
'Cause-
I left it there. I wasn't, she's got to treat me, and I'm a mess.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to fucking. I was just like, whatever. Okay, you're right. Lord Fauci's
Oops,
awesome.
got a little bubble into that syringe. Sorry, pal.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I just left it. I wasn't gonna bother trying to explain to a doctor
Yeah.
why I know more about this shit than she did. But she was starting to spit off just left wing talking points, mainstream media talking points, and I'm like, oh, You're going to be surprised one day when you wake up and read some real shit. You are.
Hopefully.
Yep, she will be at some point.
Well, some people just still deny.
Yeah. Well, Rand Paul's resolution garnered bipartisan support, rare, 57 to 40 vote, with 8 Democrats voting in favor of the resolution. Mitt Romney was the only Republican to vote against it.
Oh, way to go, Mitt.
Yeah, what
this
piece
guy.
of shit Mitt,
Yeah,
right?
no doubt.
Piece of shit Mitt. Dude, can you just go away? What are you doing in Utah? Can you guys vote this fucking clown out of office?
Yeah.
He's just like this weird outlier. I don't know.
Wasn't his dad like the governor of Michigan at some point?
Was he?
Was it Michigan? Maybe.
Maybe.
He's got some ties. Or is he from here or something?
Yeah, you might be right.
Something along those lines. Can't remember.
He's the super Mormon guy,
Yeah.
right? Anyway, the Senate said enough is enough and sent a message to unelected government bureaucrats to stop the anti-science nanny state requirement of travel mask mandates. Since March 2020, unelected bureaucrats have increasingly declared that we should follow the science, but the same bureaucrats continue to defy science by imposing an ineffective and restrictive mask mandate for individuals traveling on public transit and airplanes. Paul said he forced the vote because the federal government is using fear-mongering to stubbornly perpetuate these mandates while the world learns to live with COVID. He called for clear-eyed, rational advice on how to best protect yourself from illness. The TSA announced that it would extend the mask mandate on planes for another month.
Thanks, TSA.
Yeah, through April 18th. During that time, CDC will work with government agencies to help inform a revised policy framework, blah, 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 blah.
Hurry up, Fauci. Get that new variant out.
Yeah, where's
We
that
bought
guy, by
you
the way?
another month. We bought. Yeah, gone, right?
Is that dude been disappeared himself? Is Fauci just gone?
He might be. I haven't seen him. Well, listen, the war is the best thing that
Yeah.
could happen right. I mean, even as shitty as we're looking,
Yeah.
that's the best thing that could happen to this administration right now.
Or to Fauci.
Distract,
personally.
right? Just
Yeah.
something to take that out of the news. And now coronavirus can just slowly fade
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
All this stuff can just go. Nothing to see here. We didn't fuck you over for 2 years.
Yeah.
On to the next thing.
Yeah, it's weird how these things get mired in the media and the press. I think it's Scott Peterson, from Modesto, California, who killed his wife and his baby, Connor, and then stuck him in the San Francisco Bay or something like that. And that got so much coverage. And thinking of it, it's like that dude must have just been thinking to himself every day, like, please, can a celebrity out there
Something. We
fucking
need
kill his wife and a waiter, please?
We
for
need
me?
an OD. We
Please.
need a war. We need
Anything.
something. Right.
Murder your wife and a waiter for me, please. Someone step up. Jesus Christ, I'm an unknown citizen who murdered his wife. Happens all the time.
Yep.
Why is this front page news for 2 years?
Because she was pretty.
Yeah,
I mean, not hot, but
yeah. And there was the baby. You got the whole baby thing.
yeah.
This revised framework will be based on the COVID community levels, risk of new variants, national data, and the latest science. We will communicate any updates if and when they change. The previous deadline was March 18th, which would be in 2 days. Yeah, today's the 16th. Apparently, government doesn't want to relinquish its power and plans to extend the mask mandate on planes and public transportation. Not on my watch.
Okay.
I'll be forcing a vote next week to end this unscientific mandate. Senators also voted. He wanted to eliminate the director of the NIAID, which is Fauci. He's like with 3 separate national research institutes, and there were a handful of Republican senators who didn't vote for it, including Mitt Romney. We've learned a lot over the past 2 years, but one lesson in particular is that no one person should be deemed dictator-in-chief.
Amen.
No one person should have unilateral authority to make decisions for millions of Americans. Couldn't agree more with that.
Could not agree more.
Yeah.
I just don't trust them.
No, hell no.
And, trust matters,
Trust does matter.
especially when it's your money. Mark and Jay at LPL Financial work hard to build a relationship of trust by providing thoughtful, objective guidance and placing your interest first. Invest with knowledge and financial advisors who are on your side. Call them today. Tell them you're a friend of the show for a no-cost, no-obligation consultation. 248-626-2000 and ask for Mark or Jay.
Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC.
So the story I mentioned briefly coming up is about the guy that murdered the homeless people.
Oh, yeah. They caught him.
Yeah.
Right? Yep.
They did.
You start getting on surveillance camera, you start getting like that, you're not going far.
Yeah. Gerald Brevard III.
Okay.
Sounds like an upstanding.
I.
If he was wearing a jersey in the NFL, it would have to have the I. So, yeah, he was previously found to be psychotic,
Oh, good.
not fit to stand trial, and tried to hide his prison rap lyrics in his buttocks.
His prison rap lyrics?
In his asshole.
I get the buttocks part, but I'm more confused about the prison rap lyrics.
Well, he was penning some
He wrote a rap in prison or about prison?
in prison, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because then he didn't want anyone to see his rap lyrics.
So he put him in the fucking prison locker.
yeah.
Yeah. It's smart, but I'm not sure why you
Is
have
it?
to hide. Well, I mean, that's the only place you can.
I mean, he is psychotic, but I don't think people are dying to steal his lyrics.
No, probably not.
I wouldn't think so. I mean, what do I know?
Maybe
He's
he
got
confessed to something in it.
maybe.
Who
No,
knows?
don't write it down, idiot.
Hey, that's been my fucking. I've been preaching that. Speaking of your diaries and all that shit. You want anybody to know? Don't fucking write it down, man.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Don't text it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brevard has quite a rap sheet, including armed robbery, assault with a firearm,
The rap
destruction
sheet
of
that was up his
property.
ass?
Not that, different rap
Oh,
sheet.
okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm getting confused on all this rap talk.
His father, Gerald Brevard Jr.
Aye.
or two,
Yeah.
said, "My son suffers from mental illness," and complained that the system had failed regarding the treatment of so many, including my son. Brevard III was the subject of a psychological evaluation during a 2019 trial for unlawful entry and assault. A report from D.C. Department of Behavioral Health said he had been diagnosed with major depressive disorder with psychotic features. Prison staff, said he demonstrated bizarre behaviors. Dr. Teresa Grant also noted in a report that he had lodged paperwork in his asshole that was found when he was searched at the courthouse, and he told her, "It was my rap songs. I don't want anyone to steal them."
Okay. Must be good.
Yeah.
Dope lyrics.
I so want to hear those rap lyrics. I want him to perform them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to, if we need to bring a beatbox, whatever, a microphone, a speaker into the jail cell,
Yeah.
I'd like to just give it a shot, hear what he's got,
You never know.
you know?
It's worth shoving up your ass. It's probably got to be pretty good.
Yeah.
I
So
would
he
imagine.
thinks. Dr. Grant concluded he was incompetent to stand trial, recommended he be sent to a hospital. At this time, it does not appear the defendant is able to make reasoned choices regarding his plea option, nor is he able to consult with defense counsel in a rational manner.
Oh, good. Yeah.
By July 2019, the Superior Court judge found Brevard III competent to stand trial, but he was released that month after agreeing to a plea deal. His aunt, Sheila Brevard, said her nephew was an electrician and union member. Do you know him?
Really? No. There's a lot of us.
He also worked in restaurants.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sure you don't know him? Dude,
Pretty
he's an
sure.
electrician and
Yeah.
a union guy.
Yeah. Now there's a couple of them. My name rings a bell, but
Brevard III, I think you would remember
I
him.
would definitely remember.
She
I haven't
insisted.
done much work in the New York or D.C. area.
Yeah, that's true. She insisted he's a good person.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Just has some issues.
Despite his long rap sheet, every time I've seen or spoken with him, he's very pleasant or polite. He is a good person. I love when people say this.
I know.
Like,
Come on.
even the mothers of hardcore gangbangers.
Dahmer's mom was probably like, but he
Yeah.
was a nice boy.
Gangbangers. It's like, do you think gangbangers walk into their own home and start fucking holding hostages and shooting people?
Right.
No, they do that on the outside. The version of them you see in here is where mom can go, "Don't you talk back to me." And they go, "Yes, mom." And they sit down and they have
Okay,
meatloaf. Sorry.
Can my friend stay for dinner?
Smack him in the back of the head. That's the fucking son they get. That monster goes out on the streets.
Ronald. I told you. Call me Axe.
Sit down, Ronald. God.
Damn it, Mom.
Pull your pants up, Ronald. Take your do-rag off at the table, Ron. Yeah, that's what they get. So every time I've seen him, he's been polite and blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah. Yeah, your
shocking.
family, dipshit. Yeah, of course he is. It's disheartening. No one wants their family members to be involved in these types of things. I haven't been provided details regarding his arrest, and I'm unable to speak on that particular subject. I can give you details.
Yeah.
He went and shot homeless people in the fucking head. It's on video. What do you
Yep.
mean you haven't been provided
Was it
details?
5 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least that they know of.
Who needs to provide details to this lady? Like, I've seen all the details. I'm sure
don't-
you have.
I don't think that was him. He was set up.
I can, however, speak on who my son is. He's a good person. And like many across the world, he suffers from mental illness.
Maybe he's just trying to clean up the the homeless population. Just
Yeah.
trying to get that number down.
Well, I thought about that angle. It's a hard angle to push, I'll be honest with you. It really is. But, I mean, if you want to make the argument that, hey, man, no one else seems to want to tackle the homeless problem in this
Yeah.
country,
Yeah,
it's a long shot. I don't know if it's got a good sticking point feel to it.
but
you
there
know?
are less homeless people on the street thanks to this guy.
Yeah.
If you think about it this way, he's
Right.
really making a difference.
He is. Some would say, "Oh my God, they're the most vulnerable people out there. You can't attack them." And I get that argument.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah.
It's going to be hard to make it stick.
People could say that.
They could.
Yes.
Some even will. Guaranteed. Someone to go.
What if it was like
they're the most
Dexter
vulnerable
stuff?
people?
Yeah, but you hear time and time again these people that are doing this shit are homeless people, the crazy people that are
Yeah.
being violent and doing these heinous crimes, especially in New York and shit.
Yeah.
Maybe he's like Dexter style. He was only whacking people that had it coming to him.
Yeah, but Dexter knew exactly where the cameras were. Dexter did his fucking homework.
Well,
he had a
was. Yeah,
code.
he wasn't sloppy. This guy was sloppy.
This
but
guy was sloppy
If the
as
premise
shit.
was there, if he's doing God's work,
Yeah.
maybe he's a hero.
So you're thinking he could be like, this is like Gotham's Batman.
Could be. It could be.
Yeah. Well, he'll be back on the streets, I'm sure, in no time.
We'll find out.
Here's why I say that. A Virginia court sentenced him to 12 months probation.
For this?
For a
Oh, I was
November
like, oh,
2020
Jesus Christ.
assault and battery. His August 2013 armed robbery, theft, and assault with a firearm landed him 5 years
And he
of
served?
probation.
Oh, just pro.
Yeah.
I thought you say he got 5 years and served 6 months or some shit.
His rap sheet begins in August 2010 when he pled guilty to malicious destruction of property. He was fined $352.63.
That's steep.
Yeah. So I don't know. He probably didn't pay it. In
Well,
2012,
I probably did.
he pled guilty to theft. The following year, his criminality escalated. Armed robbery, theft, and assault with a firearm. Destruction of property, July 2018, arrested for trying to stab someone with a knife. 2019, he was hauled into Maryland court for misdemeanor theft, credit card theft. In 2020, December, he was arrested in connection with a string of incidents, including robbery and sexual assault. So this guy runs the gamut.
Yeah. And it served 0 time in jail?
It sounds like it.
That's
He must have
amazing.
been in jail for something because he was hiding his rap
Something.
lyrics in his
Oh,
ass.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, for something. But
But dude, all of those, and those are the crimes, right? What we saw ran the gamut there: violent assault, physical assault,
sexual assault,
sexual assault,
armed robbery,
assault with a gun, tried to stab someone with a knife.
and
like-
slowly it's escalated into murder.
Yeah,
You couldn't see this pattern coming. You couldn't watch these trends and see which direction this was going.
you know what it is, T? I think this whole time I thought someone was at the wheel.
No,
I
God,
thought
no.
someone was driving this car that we're all living in.
No, Jesus, take the wheel, because nobody else fucking is.
It's mind blowing to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would get scared when I had to go in for a traffic ticket that I got when I was 16,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like, oh my God, speeding, and the judge goes, oh, you could spend up to 3 months in jail for this, and you're like, I was just doing 5 over, and you pay your fucking $200 fine, and it's like, oh, I got my eye on you.
Yep.
I always thought, like, if I got another speeding ticket, shit, I might go to jail for the weekend.
No, you're white. You're not going to jail.
Well, I don't know. Those judges were dicks, man. But yeah, no, it's this is every fucking story. Why bother hauling him in? Just call him crazy again and let him plea out and walk back into the streets.
Just add it onto his sheet like a running total.
Yeah.
Don't do anything about it.
I mean, how do judges not look at something like that and go, okay, there is a 12-year history we have now where he's not gone one fucking year without violently assaulting someone.
And I mean, is this just the same judge over and over that's going, oh, this guy again? I told you, come on, this time,
Yeah.
keep your nose clean. Because how do you get through multiple judges and have it not get to one and be like, the fuck?
Yeah.
How in the
No.
fuck are you? Okay,
not
this
taking this-
shit ends today.
Yeah.
And I'm busting you for this and that and that and for the fucking shit you're about to do.
Yeah.
And if I let you out, that you'll do after that.
Yeah.
So, no more.
It
I'm
just-
doing the city a favor.
You would think there's a standard with communities where,
But there
okay,
was law,
I get it. Right.
Sort of, like precedent has been set.
Yes. And I have no problem. You pick up some guy on his 12th weed charge, and it's like he's not violent. He's just a fucking stoner, and he's kind of stupid, and he keeps getting popped. the guy selling Lucy cigarettes in New York for $1 each or whatever. Fine. You don't need to haul them into jail.
Well, we're talking about violent crimes.
Violent crime,
and
assault. Where's he getting a
systemic
handgun? You're talking about felonies, dude. This
Mm-hmm.
isn't I know it's misdemeanor assault. I promise you, with his record, there's no way he's allowed to have a firearm.
Well, I'm not. If it depends on if any of those felonies were actually charges.
Well, I don't think he can have one in D.C. and New York City anyways. Those are impossible to get carry permits there.
Oh, well,
So he's got
having
an
one and having a carry permit is completely different.
Right. Well, my guess is he did not get that from legal means.
Yeah,
Of
the
course
serial
not.
number was probably scratched.
Yeah, and it came in a fucking brown paper
Snub-nosed
bag.
Saturday Night Special.
Yeah.
Out of a bag.
Yep. Came in a brown paper bag when he bought it. No
If I buy a
receipts.
gun, I want it in a paper bag like
Yeah,
that.
that's
why I
dude.
want to
That'd
do
be a
it.
fucking cool way
Saturday
to.
Night Special like that.
How cool would that be to fucking launch a new gun and that's how it's delivered?
It'd be badass.
Would that be
dude,
great
for sure
in
it
the
would.
stores?
Yep.
I want the one in the brown bag back there. Totally legal, totally legit,
Yeah.
but that's how it.
That'd
how
be
it comes.
marketing.
Snub nose. Yeah, that's our marketing plan.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
It's got legs for sure.
Hell yes.
But yeah, people like that don't need to be on this planet, let alone on the streets.
No,
They really
no,
don't.
they don't.
I mean, if you can't be a productive member of society, then you don't deserve to be in society.
Fuck off.
Period. End of story.
Yeah, and I don't know why these guys don't do it. Maybe it's
I'm not
just
saying you
such-
got to be a saint. Just don't be a fucking total asshole. Don't be
Yeah.
a piece of shit.
Yeah,
You know, you don't have to go out of your way and like, you know, volunteer at the soup kitchen and shit.
yeah.
But let's not kill people. And let's
honestly-
not rob people, and let's not punch Asian women 125 times and things like that.
Yeah, we've got to do something about the mental health crisis that are leading to these incidents on the streets.
Yeah.
And you can see them if you walk through any major city. You'll see some batshit crazy person talking to a wall, screaming at the sky.
But even, I mean, what, the 5150, but besides that, these people with their
Well,
grown-ass
we used
adults.
to put them in hospitals
Yeah, but not, I mean, they,
where you could care for them, where they weren't a threat to society or themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And fine, if you want to let someone just wander around, he hasn't broken any laws. He's just walking barefoot and screaming at the clouds.
if he's
fine.
harmless, great. But when you, exactly, and
But
you
the
don't want to
violent
put
guy,
this,
fuck him.
if you don't want to put him in jail because he's crazy, then he shouldn't go back on the streets because
No.
he's crazy.
Yeah.
If you say, well, he's he's not well, he doesn't have to go to prison for this,
Right.
then fine. But he doesn't go back on the fucking street to do it again.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You know, we should take part of that $1 billion we're sending to Ukraine. Not that I want to take anything away from Ukraine, but
Right.
and maybe start fixing up our own fucking house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's bad. It's getting worse.
If you're taking that much money out of my taxes, well, I'd like to see some shit being done around here, please.
Yeah. And I'm just tired of, more and more. I didn't realize this was such a thing. I've always heard how overcrowded our prisons are because we get violent criminals off the street. No, these things are decades long incidents where somebody's not learning their lesson. And they're not learning it because the judicial system isn't doing their job. And they're just pleading these guys out and rushing them back onto the streets.
Yep.
So it's fucking terrifying. I mean, the thought of, like, you're in the subway, like you go into New York City downstairs into the subway and those fucking trains are flying by. Some asshole's just going to push you in front of them. It's happening all the time.
Yep.
Just attack from behind.
Animals.
Animals. Feral dogs. Get them off the streets.
Yeah, I don't know how you recover from this. I mean, I don't know how you turn this around on the trajectory that we're on.
I do. You get someone to run for office like Rudy Giuliani did and said, this shit ends right now, and turned it into the greatest city in the world. And then they went, yeah, Rudy Giuliani's a nut job and he's out, so fuck it. Let's revert to 1970s gangster fucking warfare style New York City.
Yeah, I think it's bigger than that. It's
Yeah.
bigger in individual cities.
Yeah.
Sadly, they're running the show.
But that dude went in there and cleaned that shit up.
Yeah.
Cleaned it up. You didn't go to Times Square outside of New Year's Eve back in the 80s, 70s.
Yeah.
That dude came in and said, no, it ends here. We're what did he call it? The broken windows policing? I think that's what he called it, broken windows policing. We're going to nip that shit there.
Yeah.
We're not just going to let that stuff go. And so they cleaned it all up. I don't know. Some people don't like that. It unfairly targeted minorities and poor communities, but that's where the fucking crime is. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was awesome having New York City be vibrant and amazing for a few years.
Yeah, you'd think they'd be the ones, screaming from the rooftops for it.
Yeah.
It's their
They'll get
city.
there. They'll get there because their city's been taken over. They'll get there. You know.
Let's hope.
I hope so. Jimmy Kimmel at it again. Are you familiar with the Nelk Boys?
No.
No, me either. Canadian podcast team
Okay.
that got an interview with Trump.
Okay.
And yeah, they were at they went to Mar-a-Lago. I guess they're friends with Dana White.
Okay.
They have millions of subscribers, and Dana White was like, "Dude, we do an interview with these guys," and so Kimmel attacked them because anybody that talks to the president is
Yeah. If you didn't destroy him in your interview, then you're a piece of shit.
right. What happened to Jimmy Kimmel? What the fuck happened to that guy?
Same as insert name here. Same thing that happened to Colbert. Same thing that happened to
Yeah.
You know, they just I don't know. They lost their way.
Is it money? Is it because Adam
think it's-
Carolla hasn't changed an iota?
No,
Not
and
one.
he's not also hosting a fucking mainstream, primetime show.
Right, but
And
his
those guys
boy,
are terrified to step out of line.
I think Kimmel believes it.
Yeah, maybe. I
You
don't know.
Him and Howard Stern are like best friends.
Yeah, maybe.
They are, and it's like they've both gone
I question
so
that. I mean, maybe he
extreme
means
woke.
it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's like we talked about with some of this. Is it an act? I mean, are they just playing the game, or is it shit that they really believe?
I
Like
think it's
these
shit
news
he really
anchors,
believes.
things like that. Maybe.
I do for some reason.
I mean, I don't know where that change comes from. Everybody's got their own thing, but
Yeah.
I mean, go back and look at some man show shit.
Oh, yeah, or his talk show.
Yeah.
Kimmel Kimmel mocked Trump and the group, calling Trump Mar-a-Lardo.
That's hysterical.
Get it?
Yeah,
He's
because
fat-
he's
he's
fat.
fat, Get it?
Clever.
Mar-a-Lardo.
Yeah, really good.
Isn't
stuff.
that body shaming? Why doesn't Kimmel get in trouble for body shaming?
Because it's Trump. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't work the other way. It only goes one way.
And referring to the Nelk Boys, who have over 7 million subscribers on YouTube, as a
good for them.
small group of YouTubers. That's what Kimmel called them. Small group of YouTubers.
Okay.
That prompted Kyle Forgeard of the Nelk Boys to fire back on Instagram. The small group of YouTubers has way more viewers than you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Kimmel used to be way funnier, but now it's just washed up and irrelevant. Only reason you even get any views is because Disney owns your show, so YouTube forces it onto everyone's homepages. Late night is where comedians go to die. Pack it in and let the big boys take over, pal.
Gotta go, Nelks.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, don't fucking hold back.
Yep.
Plus they're Canadian. Way to go, eh?
Yep. So what Kimmel said about Mar-a-Lardo. I love a good pun as much as anybody, but Mar-a-Lardo. That's next level. I wonder if he wrote that or if one of his 100 writers wrote that.
Yeah, somebody really deep in
that-
the fucking line picked that one up.
Mar-a-Largo, Mar-a-Larpo, Mar-a-Larmo.
Ooh, I got it.
I got it. Mar-a-Lardo.
You know how Trump's fat?
Yeah.
What if we said
Yeah.
Mar-a-Lardo? Like a lard ass?
The whole room explodes.
Oh, mic drop.
Shit. I thought it was going to be Mar-a-Larpo, but dude, where did you get Mar-a-Lardo?
You killed it.
Wow.
Give that motherfucker a raise.
Oh, the crowd probably erupted when he said that in studio. The laughter must have just been, wow, Mar-a-Lardo. Mar-a-Lardo has been making the rounds. He was on a podcast that hosted by, this is really something, a small group of YouTubers known as the Nelk Boys. These guys, they show up at Mar-a-Largo in sweatshirts and shorts and logos all over their clothes. Trump sits down for an hour with them during a war.
Fuck's he got to do with the war,
Yeah.
jackass?
Yeah.
What are you doing right now?
Right.
Are you go fuck yourself?
During a war. So he's not allowed to give interviews during a war.
Yeah.
By the way, that your God,
You made sure he
Bowl
wasn't
of soup.
president anymore.
Yeah.
So he's
not making the calls, and your guy, Bowl of Soup, doesn't want to do shit for Ukraine. He's the one that's
it's those
that-
shots that just kill. I mean, it just
Yeah.
you see right through, man. Like what?
right through him.
That's pathetic.
Sits down with them for an hour during a war to answer the dopiest questions. One of the great things about Trump is that it doesn't matter who's interviewing him. It could be George Stephanopoulos, or three doofuses who brought a 12-pack of hard seltzer along with him. He's going to answer the same way. Yeah, he's going to give you his opinion on it. The truth.
What?
Would you like him to have different
terrible.
answers? what is the insult there?
There isn't.
So he's going to take
Frame that as an insult, but the irony is that it's not.
So what his foul here is when he's talking to normal Joe Blow internet people, or whether he's talking to the so well respected George Stephanopoulos, he's going to answer the question the same way. Wow, what an asshole!
Yeah, no doubt.
What a fuck.
During a war, no less.
Right?
During a war, the nerve of
What
this guy.
the balls, dude. Yeah, I don't know what the problem is with that. So the episode was removed by YouTube.
Get the fuck out of here.
I will not.
Why in the world?
It garnered over 5 million views in under 24 hours because the video violated YouTube's terms of service.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it? Did it?
The podcast shared
Did
a
it?
message from YouTube regarding why the platform removed the video. Content that advances false claims that widespread fraud, errors, or glitches change the outcome of the presidential election is not allowed on YouTube. During the podcast, Trump correctly predicted that if the hosts released the entire 50-minute episode uncut on social media, they would get censored and they would face backlash and the whole thing would be pulled. And that's exactly what happened.
Yep.
So you can't listen to it. 5 million of you apparently could.
I'm sure it's somewhere. It's just not on YouTube. They got to have a
Yeah.
website. If
Yeah,
they
you're
got 7
probably
million
right.
people. You got to be able to go find it if you wanted it. I'll go look that fucker up just to see these guys.
Yeah. So yeah, Dana White asked him to do it, and Trump sat down with these guys for an in-depth interview on everything from the oil crisis to Joe Rogan controversy and everything in between.
Yeah.
So if you're going to have someone like Trump on, you're going to ask him, "Hey man, what do you think about
course.
the election? Do you think the election's safe next time around?" Who knows? Obviously, I was robbed. I mean, Hillary's been saying she was robbed for fucking 6 years now.
I know.
6 years. She's still everywhere. Everywhere she goes, she claims that the election was stolen from her in 2016. So really, the American public can't hear Donald Trump on a fucking loose interview like that?
Yeah.
We can't even hear it? What do you think's going to happen if the American public hears that?
Wake up, people.
What's going to happen?
Wake up, people.
January 6th.
Uh-huh.
January 6th.
Yep.
Fuck.
No, I mean, you don't have to like them. You don't have to. You better not like what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. I just can't. I've never wanted like summer to be over faster so we can get to November.
I'll take my time on summer.
Yeah, I know. The more I say it.
Is this the worst, like start to presidency?
In the history of mankind.
I mean,
in the
for
history
real.
of any country.
For real.
Yeah.
I mean,
In the history of any country.
I'm not, and I,
Like Hitler's shit
is,
started better than
has
this.
anything gone right?
No. I'm sure Ed Grabo can email us and give us a laundry list of shit that
all the
he's just
things.
nailed it on.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Raj probably could too.
Good luck
Give
with
you,
that.
they can give you 14 pages of what a bowl of soup has done that's just fucking crushed.
Yep. This isn't Biden. This is the Putin price,
Yeah.
like the Rogers rate.
I would say what he's killed it in is afternoon naps,
Yeah.
taking a lid, which means I'm done for the day.
Mm-hmm.
He takes lots of lids, vacationing in Delaware every weekend, eating ice cream.
He's gotten a lot better at stairs. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
He has
well,
gotten
he fell
better at
upstairs
stairs.
3 times,
Yeah.
which was remarkable.
Special.
Yeah.
It was windy.
special.
It was windy.
It was
that
windy.
day.
Yeah. Who hasn't been blown upstairs
Hey.
by the wind 3 times? I want that on a T-shirt. It's just that picture of him fucking splayed out trying to catch it. He's got to just be thinking, "Oh no, no!" Front page of every paper tomorrow. Front page.
Fuck. Shit.
They're gonna murder me for this.
Fuck.
Congratulations to Dr. Rachel Levine,
Okay.
named USA Today's Woman of the Year.
Is she regular, real woman? Tits and vag and all?
Yeah.
Is
No.
she even? I knew it! Fucking knew it!
Just a lady.
Fucking knew it!
Just a lady.
God damn it. These poor women. You're right. Taking it on the tits.
Yeah.
Time
Sorry,
after
ladies.
time after time again.
Dr. Rachel Levine, Lady of the Year. And she's a looker.
Oh, yeah? As good as Biden's appointee, that one?
That's who it is.
Oh, is that her?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
shit. I didn't realize. I didn't catch the name.
You could have picked any trans person on the planet, and you actually guessed the fucking ugliest one of all.
Man, I'm really dialed into this
as
shit.
bad as Biden spit? Yeah, it is Biden spit. First openly trans federal official to be confirmed by the Senate was named one of USA Today's Women of the Year.
One of
Yeah, there's a couple others.
Leah Thomas, probably.
Right. And I'll tell you the others.
Okay, good.
Great, too. Rachel Levine is one of the USA Today's Women of the Year. Recognition of women across the country have made a significant impact. Other nominees include Kamala Harris.
Okay.
She's had a great year. I can
Yeah,
see why
really
you pick her.
doing well.
She might even be doing worse than Soup.
Right.
Yeah, like for real. Like technically, she's despised in California, where she's from.
Yeah.
She bombs everywhere she goes.
Yep.
Every speech she gives, she gets fucking panned. Everyone.
Cackle.
It was a debate. Who expects you to tell the truth during a debate? Anyway, Melinda Gates. I would have given it to Melinda. Leaving that piece of shit bill.
Yeah.
Calling him out.
I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot to walk away with $1 billion or whatever the fuck she's going to get in this divorce.
Oh, multiple,
Whatever.
tens of
You know,
billions.
you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying. So
she's going to give a lot of it away, though.
good. Give it to me.
Yeah. Give it to Americans. How about that? How about we don't send it to the jungle somewhere this time? How about once?
How about you take that money and you open mental health facilities throughout the country?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Let's start there.
There you go. That'd be a great start.
It would be a great fucking start.
How about for one? Let's see. What is she going to get? $60 billion?
Yeah, something ridiculous. Yeah, like it's incomprehensible amount of money.
So for 1/12 of her money, you could end homelessness.
Yep.
1/12 of your money.
Yep.
So you could still keep like $60 billion
And still be the richest bitch in the world.
and end homelessness. Nah, we don't need to do that.
No.
We're just going to keep telling everybody we're giving all our money away.
I'm gonna donate it all to the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Right. Why don't you give it to the Human Fund?
Right?
Right. Donate $5 billion to the Human Fund. Let's
Smart.
see where it goes.
Yeah.
Levine.
Because people.
A lot of people. She was serving as Pennsylvania's health secretary. Just a lady taking care of Pennsylvania's
Perfect.
health secretary. She oversaw the implementation of guidance requiring Pennsylvania nursing homes to accept COVID-positive patients discharged from the hospital, a move that most people say contributed to the death of more than 13,200 nursing home patients in that state alone. So she was overseeing that, went through with that, just like New York. But she's just a lady. We can't criticize her.
No.
The other funny part about that was when she did that, she made sure to sneak her mom out and get her into a private residency.
Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good move.
Yeah. So she just took her mom, got her out of the place where all the people were dying weirdly.
Just a coincidence.
Yep.
Just a coincidence.
Why did we do that, Rachel? Because you didn't give a shit about other people's old people, but you secured your own.
Yeah.
And then, nonetheless, she was still tapped by President Soup for her current role as Assistant Secretary for Health and Human Services. The pandemic struck seniors in
She's
nursing
in
homes.
charge of chicks with dicks.
Yeah. Just a lady. Excuse me now. I'm going to go take a frothy whiz in a urinal like a lady. Later this week, I'm getting my lady parts tested for testicular cancer.
Smart. Yeah,
Like a smart lady in the health community would do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Candace Owens just fucking teed off on this.
I can only imagine.
I love Candace. Do you
Yes,
like
I
Candace?
do a lot, really. I really do.
She's so pretty, too.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Oh, my God.
Yep. Good looking woman.
Yep.
Smart. Articulate.
Quick. Dude, there's a couple, there's a lot of clips out there, but there's a couple Karens talking to Congress, Senate, on the Senate floor about racism and all this shit. And Candace is finally just goes, the fuck? You're telling, they're calling her racist.
Yeah.
And she's just like, you fucking white bitches, and just murders them. It's like, oh, take it to him, girl.
Yeah.
Take it to him.
Yeah. She might have a future.
Yeah.
it comes down to that in that
She's-
political spectrum, if she so
she's
chooses.
So hated though, because you can't win in a debate against her.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting for people to show me, send me video of the debate that Ben Shapiro has lost
Ever?
ever,
Yeah.
or Steven Crowder.
Yeah.
Show me the debate he's gotten his ass handed to him on.
Any of them? Any,
Candace Owens, maybe she's younger, but show me where when you take one of them versus one of these liberals where the liberals just dominated.
Yeah.
I'll wait.
and even
I'll
if
wait.
even the irony, even if there is one somehow somewhere that you're able to pull,
Yeah.
you're like, haha, see?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know it was 999,000 to 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, well, that guy sucks.
I'm sure Ed's gonna send us a bunch of videos.
Go,
now.
good luck. Come on. Bring it. Fucking A.
So Candace Owens slammed their decision to include President Soup's transgender assistant health secretary, just a lady, Rachel Levine. What's a woman? I'm confused. I don't know what a woman is anymore. It's funny and pointedly ridiculous. It gets back to what I say about progressives, which is that they're always so progressive that they're just actually regressive. It's the same with feminism. With early feminism, we were trying to create a space for women that was separate from men. We wanted women's sports for them to compete differently. We have women that train all the way from the time they're kids up through college to try to compete against other women. Now you can throw a wig on and say, actually, I'm a woman too. And you can crush all their records because it's so progressive, it's actually regressive.
And if you're against it, you're a transphobe.
Transphobe. Shut up, transphobe. We are actually erasing women, and sadly, it was a feminist that got behind this early on and didn't have enough courage to say, no, that's man we're looking at. And feminists should be fighting this tooth and nail. Where is Hillary Clinton? I don't want her perspective on Russia and Ukraine, but I do want her perspective on this category. The person who ran on, oh my gosh, women are so oppressed, and I'm a woman, and vote for me because I'm a woman. She's suspiciously quiet on this topic.
Yeah. She's been quiet overall.
Owens has a theory. Yeah, she has lately, but she'll turn up to say Trump stole an election from her somewhere.
And then hopefully that'll get taken down from YouTube, I would
Yeah, it
assume.
won't. Well, the only reason she did mention Voldemort's name, so maybe that could get it taken down. But she can say anything she wants about stolen elections.
Barely.
No, she wrote a book on it.
Yeah.
She wrote a fucking book on it. Owens has a theory on why Levine is to be included in the USA Today's list. It's about disrupting the family unit. The government gains more power when people are confused. If you don't know whether you're a woman or a man, you're not going to have a functional nuclear family. Instead, you will have a dysfunctional family. Dysfunctional people tend to rely upon the government. That is what is happening right now, and that is what you are seeing this push for.
Dependency.
Yeah. Why don't we just pick our races as well? That's a question that trans people never want to answer. Of course you can't pick your race, and of course you can't pick your race or gender. You are born the way you are. Of course, we're talking in reality, and the left does not work in reality.
Hey, that's the truth, sadly.
Yeah.
It's been proven over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny how some things are just off. No, I can't talk about that. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right?
It's infuriating is what it is.
It is.
I don't know where it ends. Don't know where it ends.
World War III. It's going to end it all for us.
I got to be honest, T. This next story,
Uh-oh.
I couldn't believe what I was reading.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's shocking, right?
Uh-huh.
For me, of all people, to be like, I can't believe what I'm reading. Outraged mom
Okay.
condemned her black son's school after white students held a mock slave auction and pretended to sell him for $350 while singing the N-word.
Ooh, that's a lot to take in right there. That's a lot. Now, I can remember in our school we
Don't
had,
say you had a mock slave trade.
no, but you could buy like we bought cornhole for that.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
could like
yeah.
buy them for a day. Now it wasn't a slave, but it was something like that. It was like an
Yeah.
auction where you could buy
And they had
another
to
student.
carry your books to class.
Yeah, and they
had
could
to-
do that kind of stuff. It wasn't called a slave, and so, but if there was a black person in that and they were being bought, then that could have been equated. Now,
Yeah,
no,
but
we
wasn't
weren't
that
singing
for charity stuff? Didn't
I
that go
don't-
to charity for the school fucking
something, maybe.
cheerleading
Yeah.
squad to get new pom-poms or
Yeah.
something?
So this was just straight up Jim Crow shit.
I guess.
Okay. Read on.
A little pre-Jim Crow, but yeah, I know
well,
what you mean.
you know what I mean.
The slave auction, but the mock auction happened in the presence of staff and faculty
Okay.
at the J.S. Waters School near Raleigh, North Carolina. It was even recorded on video.
Awesome.
The role play was first made public when Ashley Palmer, a mother of a student at the school, posted about it on Facebook, having been told about the incident by her son Jeremiah. Hug your babies. You never know what they may be going through. To say we have had a rough week is an understatement. Our son experienced a slave auction by his classmates, and when he opened up, we were made aware that this type of stuff happens to be the norm, so much that he didn't think it was worth sharing. His friend went for $350, and another student was the slave master because, quote, he knew how to handle them.
Okay.
We even have a video of students harmonizing the N-word.
Okay.
Why is this culture acceptable? Oh, it so isn't.
Oh, no, that's mortifying.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't.
You're talking about middle school, dude. This is at a middle school.
Holy shit. Holy shit. And that, I
In
I
the
can
end,
see if this was somehow like misinterpreted, but it does not sound
it
like
doesn't
that
sound
at
like
all.
It. No.
This sounds awful.
Students received 1-day suspensions for the slave auction.
Come on.
No. No action taken yet pertaining to the video. Today at recess, the slave master accidentally hit my son with a baseball 4 times upon his return to school.
Oh,
Could totally see that going
yeah,
on.
it's, I'm
Retaliatory.
losing a little control on the fastball.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't
Yeah.
really dial that in today. It's a little humid.
Now
all
he's
slippery.
he's decided to retaliate by making things up that Jeremy didn't say in an attempt to get him in trouble. No further action from the school at this point. Totally see that. Get that from 8th graders.
Listen, if this is true, sorry, that
Shut
whole
the doors.
that whole staff, it should be blown out. The
Yeah.
school board, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, when you talk about, it's funny that shit happens for the most inconsequential things these days.
Yeah.
And this is one that's completely legitimate, and these kids got a 1-day suspension, and
Yeah.
nothing happens to this faculty.
I don't know why
I gotta
why
find
even
this
bother
video.
the
It's got to be out there, the video, right?
I don't know. It says the video. They have the video, but I don't know why you'd bother suspending the kids though. It sounds like the faculty was at the event, which means they signed off on it.
Yeah, put it on, or however
Yeah.
that works. Like
I mean, 7th, 8th grade kids are fucking really dumb, and they don't understand the historical context of shit. So for them,
knows how to handle them. Jesus Christ, man.
knows how to handle them. If this went on in recess in the back, and the fucking lunch lady out there, the whatever they call her,
The noon aid.
the noon aide,
Hey.
the noon aide goes out there and catches wind of this, and then they suspend some students. Totally makes sense.
Yeah.
But if this is like
In the auditorium.
in the auditorium for students and
Yeah,
faculty,
the whole student body in there bidding, handing out paddles.
you see, massive says 350. Looks like a
Gonna get a one,
strong.
20, 30. Gonna get a 30. Oh, here we go.
Look
To
at the
40.
clean
Sold to the cracker in the white hat.
This one's got very clean teeth and very few bugs in his hair.
Look at the jeans on this one.
I mean, give me a break.
3rd generation.
The K through 8 students at the school has 195 students. 68% are white. It's nearly 7 in 10. These students were emboldened to not only commit brazen and overt acts of racism, but to retaliate further and continue their aggression after serving a perfunctory 1-day suspension. This coalition said that was thrown together to look at this. On Monday, a full meeting with parents, students, and the school superintendent took place in which he apologized. I want to offer an apology to every single student who has ever felt unsafe while in our care, to every student who has ever felt demeaned, disrespected, or marginalized because of their race, ethnicity, sex, whatever. Actions such as these, they just do not reflect who we are as a school system.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if this is the first year that the slave auction's gone on.
The 75th annual.
It just doesn't reflect who we are as a school system. I don't know. I would say it reflects perfectly who you are.
Yeah. What state is this?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Mhm.
And I say unapologetically will
And
not,
I
this-
say,
I said unapologetically this will not be tolerated going forward.
so now this is too much. Okay.
Yeah.
We're good. Okay. Now I know.
You needed the parent of a black
So
child.
this
to
is
go,
where we'll draw the line then. Okay. I got you.
So everything was cool. Everything was smooth.
Till there was some pushback.
And then this woman walked in, knocked on the door, and went,
Did you just sell my son?
"Da fuck?" She went, "Da fuck," and they went, "You're right. You know what?
Yeah. You know what? I appreciate you bringing that to our attention.
Wow, I never thought of it that
Yeah,
way."
it's not how I was looking at it, but I can totally see where you're coming from here, and the optics on this are just not great.
Da fuck?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, blow that whole shit out, man.
And then
there's no fucking place for that.
She once again went, "Da fuck?" And they went, "In Chatham County Schools, I say we proudly boast diversity is our strength. And by strength, I mean that buck of a boy over there that sold for $3.50. And moving forward, it will be our intentional focus to ensure that this celebration includes everyone, even the darkies. They'll all be included in the celebration."
Wow.
Another parent, Christy Wagner.
Wow.
Not to make light of this. This is
it's-
honestly the
it's-
worst story I've read in a
I
year.
know. It's all. Yeah. Listen,
Like, is this honestly going on in other places? I want to know.
that
I've
is
never
news to me.
heard of something like this.
No, not on any kind of level like that. Holy fuck, man.
Dude, the only thing that it could possibly be is exactly what you said, where it was like, oh, the cheerleading squad is trying to raise a few bucks.
Yeah, and you could buy them and for the day and things like that, but
Yeah.
it was never posed as like
We chipped in and
slavery,
got
we-
Christy Cornwell.
Yeah,
You're right.
we did. Yeah.
And it was like, bitch, carry my
She had to carry,
books.
she had to carry signs. Oh, I am the homeliest of
Yeah.
all God's creations.
Yes, that was one sign.
And something like Mike and Troy are gods or something
Yeah.
on the other side, I think. Yeah. Dressed her in like all these ugly, shitty clothes.
Yep.
But she still looked pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
But
she was on shit. And yeah, she had to carry our books to class
Yeah.
for us while wearing the sign and wearing, I think it was my mom's fucking clothes from the 60s.
yeah, some goofy hat and
Some
stuff like
goofy
that.
hat, yeah.
Yeah.
Mike and Troy are gods on one side, and
I'm the homeliest of all God's creations. I have a picture of her
yeah.
holding that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But it, you know, it was nothing to do with.
She had to
race.
stand up in the Wendy's at lunch
declare something.
Yes, and like do a speech or sing something or whatever the hell it
Yeah,
was.
talk about how awesome Mike and Troy were.
We're slave owners.
Hell yeah! I say I'm proud of that moment.
Yeah.
Another parent, Christy Wagner. Over the past week, I've experienced every possible emotion there is over the events of nearly 2 weeks ago. Some days I feel guilty and question if I'm doing a good job raising my son. Well, did you have the slave auction?
No,
No, then you're doing fine.
I think you're doing just fine.
You're doing just fine, Christy.
Yep.
Take it off yourself. I never thought in a million years I'd be standing up here talking about my son experiencing racism in middle school. More should be done around addressing racism in schools because no parent should have to stand here and hear their son was sold in a slave trade at school.
Unbelievable.
I would agree with her.
Yeah.
I got to say, I agree with her.
Yeah, I'm totally on board with that.
Yeah.
And yeah, there should be no. You just burn it to the ground. Just start to fuck over.
No, I seriously need more information on that
Yeah.
story. I
Put
need
that in the
it, like-
Astronome file. We need to follow up and find this video as soon as it's released.
Yeah, because honestly, if you've got 1 day suspension for the kids, not the faculty, something's fucked up with that. If they were there and go, hold on, cancel all of this. Doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. I just don't get it, T. You
Don't
looking
know.
it up?
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
Here.
I got it. It doesn't look like the video is out. Looks like it's just all the news stories of
Yeah.
it.
You know what? If with an egregious, a story as egregious as this one is,
Yeah.
I think you almost need to release the video.
Yeah.
Just so
And with
Just
their
so we can
fucking
go-
faces all on it.
Yeah.
The kids will all be blurred out, but every fucking teacher and shit sitting there.
Yeah.
With their fucking, I can just picture it like fucking Colonel Sanders looking
Yeah.
motherfuckers sitting there with that
what's that
Sold.
drink? What's that drink they drink down there?
sweet tea,
No, not sweet tea. But like that.
sarsaparilla.
Maybe.
I don't know. Those are good guesses, man. I have no idea
Yeah,
what you're trying
yeah.
to say there.
Yeah, it's one of the, it's like sweet tea, but
Okay.
it's like their famous drink. Fuck, people are probably writing it on Facebook right now. I don't know, but yeah.
Oh well. Do better, North Carolina.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's really, really bad.
I think we need to see the video just in case. Like, it's so bad, I almost don't believe it.
In a way, yes. Like,
Right?
Like I could see how it'd be misconstrued. Okay, well, they
That's a
sold
bad
a
look.
and then the black kid came up and got sold, so now he's a slave. But if they were harmonizing
The N word?
the N word,
I doubt they were harmonizing, really.
not well. If
Not
they were all
well.
white, they probably sounded like shit.
Yeah.
But
But yeah, harmonizing the N word?
even just saying it,
What would you do?
even just putting I put the H on the end for effect.
How do you
Somebody in the
harmonize-
background, little bass line. Oh, and okay, thanks for that. Was our last show, everybody.
Yep. And
Canceled.
we made it an hour and 9 minutes today, T.
Well, okay, that was good. Almost
done.
made it.
Hey, man, we're not holding slave auctions.
No.
We're laughing at the fucking dickheads that do.
Unbelievable, unfucking believable. Really, that's a real thing. How is that possible?
I don't know. We're gonna need to see the video. Honestly, we're gonna because
Yeah.
if I've had
Make a note.
that this is something like
This is the
Christy
cornhole thing.
Cornwell.
Yeah,
all
I
over.
wasn't using a real name, buddy.
I know.
Jesus,
Sorry.
protect the innocent. Cornhole was good enough.
If this is a cornhole incident and they're trying to pass it off just because the kid was black
Yeah.
and act like it was a slave auction,
Yeah.
still doesn't explain the harmonizing the N word.
Or the slave master that knows how to handle them.
You're right.
That one, that could be a problem. Sticking point.
Boy, Jussie Smollett, maybe he wasn't full of shit. I mean, if this is going on,
Yeah, right. Clearly,
knew?
who knew?
his lawyers are demanding the actor be released from jail right now.
On the premise
Right
of
now. You want the grounds?
immediately.
Immediately. Let him out of jail.
Immediately.
Well, he is facing vicious threats.
By everybody he knows.
The legal team has filed a motion to win his release right now. One of Smollett's siblings received an alarming phone call Friday morning on the number that was given as his emergency jail contact when he was taken into custody. And the call said, I hope what they do to that guy in jail, here's what they're going to do, right? They're going to take a broom handle and take that little, shove it in there, and he's going to go shrieking sound.
Wow. That's the worst fucking threat call I've ever heard in my life.
What did he say there? He's going to take
don't
that
know. It
little
was-
faggot, do you think he
Oh,
said?
this is
or-
all blurped out or something?
Yeah, it
That's
just
why?
says little expletive. Little shit, I
Little
suppose.
bitch, little
bitch.
little.
But he's gay, so
I don't know.
they use the F word.
Could be.
Yeah.
And what? Listen, can we be real?
Yeah.
Are they shoving broomsticks up his ass, or are they just fucking him?
Yeah.
In prison, I don't think they're gonna waste a fucking asshole
Yeah.
on a pretty little gay boy
Yeah.
with a broomstick.
Yeah.
Somebody's
He's
gonna
not
get
around
that.
anybody.
Somebody's gonna get that dick wet.
I don't know. Well, it's apparently. Do you remember the name Abner
Lil Abner?
Abner Louima
No.
in Brooklyn jail? There's a cop still in jail. He's got sentenced 30 years for ramming a broomstick up.
I do remember that.
Abner
In New York.
fucked Abner Louima up, broken broomstick, and shoved it in his ass in '97.
Yeah, I do remember that. So
reference
that
that.
was the cops doing that. So they think this is what the guards are gonna do.
Yeah, the guards are not going to do anything.
No,
to
I
Justice
know.
Smollett.
I'm aware. I'm gonna love when that fucking body cam goes dead for 45 minutes.
Yeah, and he's found hanging in his cell.
Hey, Jussie did not hang himself.
Yeah, this isn't how the system works, Jesse. Imagine if all you needed to do to get someone out of jail was,
They're gonna put something in my butt. Get me out of here.
yeah, which is,
Everyone would be out of jail.
yeah. Sorry, Jesse, you would have been better off claiming they said they were going to send a woman in there and make him fuck her vagine. Like, that, like you
That's
can't act
cruel
like
and unusual punishment.
right. A broomstick up the ass is like, yeah, he's probably going to do that himself anyway. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I mean, you could have someone on Jesse's team place that call
Absolutely.
to the brother.
Absolutely.
And then the brother goes to the lawyers and goes, "Oh my God, he's
That's
under
what I
threat."
said. The threats are all coming from his best friend, from the
Yeah.
people in his circle, whatever, like, to make it look
Calls coming from inside the house.
exactly.
It's another one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jussie, this isn't how this works at all.
You
I'm
can
sorry.
hear like the echo in the other room, like if they say it, and there's like a little delay, and it comes through the phone.
Wait a minute. You can hear the ring echo in the background of the call. Back up. Go away. I can hear
Getting
you.
feedback.
Go outside the back and call again. I can hear you.
Oh boy.
This dude just needs to shut the fuck up, get out of the limelight, and do your 2 months, dude. 2 months. Come
I'm
out
not
with your
suicidal.
black fist raised.
moron.
Wear your mask on outside for the next 2 years.
I didn't do this. The fuck you didn't.
Yeah.
The fuck you didn't.
Fuck, you didn't. All right. You want to look at some pictures? Switch seats. See. We've got a American model, Mary Magdalene.
Is that her name, Mary Magdalene?
Yeah.
That's like a famous like biblical name, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought so.
Isn't that like Jesus' mom or some shit like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Hold on.
She has spent over $300,000 on plastic surgery, including trying to get the world's fattest vagine.
Oh, she went vagine even?
Jesus Christ! If
There
you're
we
watching,
go. Nope, here we go. Sorry, I had to get it up there first
Yeah, no,
before I
that's
could
fine.
click it over. Here we go. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is Mary Magdalene
yeah, wow!
in all of her biblical glory.
Look at that!
Look at the
cute t-shirt.
spider tit.
Yeah,
I mean, that's just a lot to take in just right there.
yeah,
I mean, those
that
look
Kiss
like
t-shirt.
straight basketballs in her fucking tits.
yeah.
Her lips look like those, like the plastic ones that you would put in your mouth, the toy,
Oh, the wax.
the
lips.
wax like ones that
Yeah.
you would put on, like the big fake lips,
Yeah.
is what that looks like.
Yeah. Look at that Kiss T-shirt just hanging on.
Is
for
that what that
dear life.
says?
Yeah, that's a Kiss T-shirt all
I
stretched
know.
out, hanging on for dear life.
Oh my God,
Oh,
that's look at that. Jesus Christ. What do we got? We got 9 pictures of this fucking disaster. So-
including what she looked.
oh shit!
Yeah,
Oh my God.
including what she looked like before she got any surgery.
I bet she was hot. Ish.
Oh my God.
No, that is so
Fucked up.
bad.
Dude.
Oh, well, can I click that to watch the full video? That is so bad. I mean,
It gets worse, T. In addition to her second,
that's the best she's looked yet.
yeah, and that's disgusting. In addition to her second vaginal enhancement, the bombshell.
Whoa, that's
Yeah,
oh, this poor thing.
isn't
Oh,
that
that
just
poor
sad?
thing. Yeah, I'd have fucked her there
Oh yeah.
a lot,
Oh yeah.
but oh, you poor thing, man.
Yep.
What happened? Who hurt you?
Yeah. What did Daddy say?
What? Who hurt? Oh, oh, I just fucking threw up a little bit.
That-
I mean, how the fuck?
That right there, that picture right there looks like when the South Park guys all got huge balls and started using them as bouncy sacks. Just a head on top of a ball
Oh
sack.
my God! What in the world happened to you? She's hot. She's
Yeah.
beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Oh,
Nice looking titties.
yeah, they
skinny.
look. Yeah, I mean, what in the fuck?
You sound absolutely broken.
I am. I'm crushed. I want to try. I try to read. I love that at least it's blown up for me to read her shirt.
Yeah.
3 BBCs, butt implants, butt. This is what. Yes, I am gonna have more surgeries.
Fun.
Hun, why? Because I can. What's that say?
And I want to.
Because I can and I want to.
So
Oh my fuck.
listen to this. The bombshell.
I'm sorry.
The bombshell.
I'm sorry.
Or in the news article, the bombshell. Oh my God. Is also keen to get a toe reduction to make her feet prettier. I don't think anyone's ever going to look at. Well, maybe they are.
Oh my God. I was to say that's probably the only thing left on her that's legit.
Mary
She's like, what else can
currently-
I do? Well, you haven't fucked with your feet yet. Let's do the toes. Good idea.
Mary currently rakes in T
Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Don't tell me.
hundreds of thousands of dollars selling raunchy videos and photos of her feet on OnlyFans. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. My
that, babe?
fans pay top dollar because of my extreme plastic surgery. There is no one like me in the world.
Thank God.
Despite her plans to enlarge her vagina again, the first time she almost died. My doctor thought I was going to die.
How do you blow out a vagine? I mean,
Well,
what do you add meat to that thing? Add an extra curtains? What do you
No.
do there? How do you make it the biggest vagine?
She wants the world's fattest vagine. So basically, there's this
Just like-
contraption that you use, and it sucks your pussy, and then it makes it very inflated.
Yeah.
Kind of like a penis pump.
Yeah. No, I've seen the pussy pump thing.
Yeah.
It puffs, but that's temporary. It
So I
doesn't-
told the doctor that I just want it permanently to look like that.
Oh my God.
The star said her enhanced vagine now looks like male balls from certain angles due to the way it pushes out. I would say it's a female ball sack.
The fuck?
I'm going to keep just growing it and getting it bigger. I'm going to get injections.
Oh my Lord.
She has extreme butt and titty implants. Her implants are currently 5,000 cc, but she also has expanders in her chest to keep her tits growing bigger. Over the years, her surgeries included a brow lift, fat transfers, multiple nose and boob jobs, veneers, liposuction, and 3 Brazilian ass lifts. More recently, she went to Turkey to have her teeth filed down to get veneers, in addition to cat eye surgery and a 4th nose job.
Unbelievable.
And then you look at that little girl right there. Imagine her poor
I
parents.
was trying to zoom in on it to get a better look at her, but that is yeah, I think it's about time to look into her dad.
So she's with a girlfriend there.
Is she?
Yeah, imagine if that girl dated dudes. I guarantee it. Lots of them.
Yeah.
Imagine being like showing people that picture, like, yeah,
Oh my
that's my
God.
girlfriend.
I mean, let's really just go from that to that.
Ah.
I mean, fucking for real, and just try to even wrap your fucking brain around that is the same person.
How-
And if anything, I would say this person would do everything they could possibly do to look like this person.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's quite the opposite. She's got a little hat look to her, almost a little bit.
A little bit.
Maybe
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
I think she's so beautiful.
Yeah, maybe. She does have a little bit of a hat look to her.
I've told Hat if she does. I mean, if she ever did any of that, I'm out. Even the lips.
Oh,
especially
especially
the
the
lips.
lips.
That's the
Out.
Oh, the Botox injections. The fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here. No.
Right? You know that's supposed to be for migraines, right? You morons. We stop fucking. Okay, we done with her.
We're done with her. You can come back over.
Okay. Whew.
I know. Oh, boy. It was bad. I told you it was bad.
I do. You're right. Like I feel
As a
something.
father?
I just as a man, as a human.
What would you do if Sky went balls out like that? Or Chloe? Can you imagine?
Oh my God! Don't.
Can you imagine?
No, because I don't want you to have that conversation. No, no.
If they're listening,
It wouldn't
going,
be good.
Wait,
It would not be good.
hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Yeah. First of all, they don't have that kind
What
of
would
money.
you
Thank God.
do? What would you do? No. She earns hundreds of thousands of dollars showing her fucking feet.
Hey, you know what?
All right, we'll let it go.
Thank you.
We covered it. You did good. You done good, kid. Christina writes, I'm listening.
Oh, good. Thanks.
You requested listeners to email, so here it is. Glad to hear your voice again. Happy to hear you're doing well, minus your teeth and busting your ass on the ice. T-Roy is a great addition. Love, love, love you guys. Finally got my husband to start listening. We always have a good laugh recapping the day's show. And now, for some reason, he thinks he can chakra me whenever and wherever. Can you give him, Dan, a shout out and tell him to knock that shit off?
Dan chakra the shit out of her.
Yeah.
Well done.
Get going with a chakra.
yeah.
This is the crotch chakra.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, and we went through the whole diagram of the
Yeah.
forehead chakra.
Where,
and mouth.
yeah. Landing pool and all that. The root chakra. the
root chakra.
Yeah. The back 9.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah. Keep up the amazing work and original lister, Christina. Christina, I'm sorry, I would love to side with you on this one, and I know Dan's new to the game, but
Yeah. Welcome, Dan.
chakra.
Well, you came in strong. Well done, sir.
And Christina, take one for the team.
Yeah,
Be
exactly.
a team player.
Fucking prude.
Let
Come
Dan
on.
chakra.
Chakra up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Learn how to squirt and chakra him back.
Now you're talking.
You know?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a game.
Learn a new trick. Easy. Oh, Mackenzie.
Oh, is there a picture involved in this?
His girlfriend gave him permission to share her titties with
That is correct, and we still
Where
have
are
not gotten
they?
it. And this looks like a novel.
stats, FYI. Okay, so this must be, we were talking about sample size, and I was taking issue with that. And you said, man, that's how it works, dude.
Kind of, yeah.
Gentlemen,
Oh boy.
one thing you should note about statistics is that they only need a sample size of 30 to be considered a large enough sample size. I can hear Ed already typing. This is fucking nonsense.
Where do you get the 30?
Oh my God, you need 30 million before you can get a proper sample size. Any idiot knows that. So I'm sure Mackenzie is totally full of shit here.
Let's hear what
we'll hear him out before
he has to say.
Ed comes flying in through fucking swinging the doors open and calling it all bullshit. This allows them to extrapolate the data out and say within X margin of error, they can state that larger sample sizes will show similar results. While I agree they could word the study regarding detransitioning a bit better, having a 100-person sample size would still be considered relevant in a clinical setting. I recently interviewed for a job where they touted that their new lung biopsy procedure had a 96% success rate in clinical, but in reality, this only meant they had looked at the results from 30-ish procedures. Where statistics get even more scary is when the researchers are able to cherry pick the data without disclosing it. Whenever looking into these reports, I would highly recommend only citing peer-reviewed studies, as those will be the most accurate in regard to how the selection process worked, if the data is correlated correctly, and other important aspects of the
If I
study.
remember correctly, that was peer reviewed.
It absolutely was
Okay,
peer-reviewed,
yeah.
and peer-reviewed sounds like it's kind of bullshit anyways.
So, yeah,
because you don't get to look at
there's-
the actual science data. You
there's some-
take their word on good faith that they're not full of shit.
Yeah, I was a little
So-
surprised when I found some of that too.
Let's see. On an unrelated note, I've been viewing the podcast live when they drop on YouTube. I hope you. I was amazed at how few views you guys receive on this platform. Yeah, we've never done YouTube well.
No.
we haven't. And there's ways to do that.
And it's about, I mean, when it goes live, so it's
Yeah.
it's a moment in time. So I mean, how many people go back after the fact? I don't know. I'd have to look at that, over time. But it's just easier just to listen and download it because
Yeah.
most people are at work.
Yeah.
Generally, I would think, or
And that's where the
driving
vast majority of people
when they're
listen.
watching this. So it's easier just to do the audio than
Yeah.
that.
I would like to work on that and try to get churned into some into some of those things.
Yeah,
the
maybe get some
SEO
clips
going.
out there, things like that.
You need to tag things in the video itself.
Yeah.
Like you need to do work on that side of the YouTube.
Okay.
There's ways to do it. I'm just not very good at it. So
But hey,
I hope
like, comment, and share.
like, comment, and share is huge.
That's huge for those too. So Mackenzie, please.
We
help
need
us
to
out.
hashtag things in that so that the more things that it catches and it's aggregating
Okay.
SEO, shit like that. So if we did hashtag, Dr. Just a Lady,
Yeah.
Shit like that.
We'll
or
start all on hashtags. Hashtag just a lady.
Just a Lady,
Yeah.
hashtag Dirt Face.
There you go.
I hope you're looking at aggregate views, plays from all sources because sometimes I watch the episode while others that I miss, I might listen to through an app while driving. Keep up the good work. I look forward to new episodes dropping. Occasionally find myself shouting at some of the hot takes you guys have. Okay.
Okay.
P.S. More fucked up stories, please. I usually find out about the weirder things going on in the world from you guys.
All right. Thanks, Mackenzie. Send us
Appreciate
your old
Girlfriend's
lady's tits, please. Come on.
Do not
Quit
send us a
fucking
picture
around.
of your titties, please.
Yeah, she gave the blessing.
Yep. She said you could show your titties.
It sounds like you're the one holding out.
Yeah.
Shameful.
So Channel 1 is the biggest propaganda channel in Russia. Not sure about you and T-Roy, but I'm 1,000,000% sure that's the name of the same channel we had to watch in high school homeroom. P.S. I love when you have Jenny on. She's a saint.
Aw.
Yeah, that's Scott.
I don't remember watching shit in homeroom.
I don't either. I didn't even know what homeroom was.
No, except for the only thing I remember is
Is that like a free hour where you can
no,
read?
homeroom was like where that was like your main thing. Fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
School's a blur to me, boy.
Abort.
Even into middle school,
that crazy?
no fucking way, man. I could name maybe 4 of my teachers in my whole life.
I can
Maybe.
name maybe 4 myself.
And the weirdest one's the 2nd grade, Mrs. Hendershot. And I think that's just because her name was fucking Hendershot.
Dude, my 2nd grade teacher was Mrs. Hamster, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, weird.
I remember Mrs. Conley and Mr. Green and Mr. Little.
Mr. Green, I remember you're Mr. Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going to put it in her.
He was
get
gonna
it on.
Mrs. Conley.
Yeah,
and
the 2 of them.
Fred was
no
the
wonder you won't remember those.
yeah. I remember those for sure. He was tall, skinny. He was probably on. He was gonna just fucking blow out
Miss
Miss Conley.
Conley, yeah.
But get into middle school, I remember Miss Smith who put me in a play. That's it.
I remember.
High school,
I got a couple.
none.
No, I remember Mr. Fleck was an
From
English teacher, high school. Spanish was Senora somebody.
yeah.
That's fucking crazy. I remember. I mean, Harrington. But
We
he was
mean
because he was the
Stanford.
coach.
Yeah, Coach Harrington.
Yeah.
We were in Stratford. What was her name? I can't remember now. Jay would remember, but
I don't know.
yeah, it's bad.
Wow.
Wasn't fucking Schneider's mom one of our teachers?
I don't know. Clearly,
German
No
teachers?
fucking idea. Didn't take German.
How pathetic is that?
Yeah.
You and I are just pathetic. We
I know.
didn't care.
No,
We didn't go. We
I
didn't care.
give a shit about any of it. I mean, I took acid in school during school multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, would just drop on my way walking into school. Now, why I didn't just take the day off and go somewhere else and do something fun?
Yeah.
I would literally drop walking into school, and then. So yeah, I have no idea what my teachers' names were.
I don't either. I don't either. Last one, Ukraine. Does anyone know why there isn't more cell phone video of all the battles in Ukraine? There were 57 million phones in Ukraine, and most of the video is stock news or surveillance. Sorry, but after this bullshit COVID scamdemic, I no longer trust our government or any media source. Come on, with all the social media apps, a cop can't fart in public without it being plastered all over the media. Not seeing a lot from Ukraine, and I'm doubting there is much going on over there. I'll hang up and listen to your response. By the way, love the show. Great job, boys.
Who was that? At least give him a shout out. At least give him the fucking goddamn respect of saying a name.
Paul.
Okay, Paul. There you go. I got you.
There you go. Paul got his shout out.
There you go. I don't know how to answer that really because if there's fucking bombs and shit and people are shooting, I'm not going to be standing out there with my phone for one.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Two, didn't they knock out all their stuff and then Elon had to go up with his Starlink thing? So how effective that really is and how much is getting out of there and what I don't really know.
Well, I can tell you this too for a fact. Jenny is watching shit tons of cell
Those
phone
Telegram
coverage.
channels.
Those channels are people on the ground,
Yep.
different places,
Live feeds
live
from their
feeds
phones.
from their
basically.
phones.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's not media. Those
Right.
are individuals.
Also,
Like what was that? Periscope? When you go live. on
Periscope,
your
yeah,
thing? It's
sure.
kind of like that. in a way.
the other thing, the media needs permission to air someone else's video. So even if you take just cell phone video, they need to credit that person and they need permission.
Fair. Yeah. Good
So
point. Great point.
It could be hard to get a hold of those people. I'm just guessing. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
Plus, they've got cameras all over that city, and they might be just getting much better footage of bombs going off at 2 a.m. From a camera. I don't know. I don't think you can fake it as much as they are. And believe me, if I sniff shenanigans and bullshit
Yeah,
going on like
right.
they did with COVID, we'll be the first to talk about it.
Absolutely right.
But the devastated people, the interviews, the videos
Yeah.
are crushing. Knowing what a shit job we're doing to help. I understand your point, Paul, 100,000%.
We just sent
I
a
get
billion
it.
thoughts and prayers over there. They should be okay.
Right. But I understand why you would absolutely not trust the government, why you would not trust the media. They
Amen.
did that to themselves. That is not on you, Paul. That is on them.
Well, good for you because
to
that
do
means
better.
you're awake.
Yeah.
You're paying
Exactly.
attention. So good on you.
So, anyway, let's wrap it up there,
Shall we?
shall we? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a fishing trip to plan.
I do.
So
Indeed.
say hi to Toots for me.
Little walleye trip.
Hell yeah.
Tomorrow is St. Patty's Day.
Okay.
We should drink some green beer and do
Is
a drunk
that-
show.
Oh, that's Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah.
We could do that. Mm-hmm. Drink some green beers.
Get some food coloring.
Yep.
All right.
I don't know if I have any.
Maybe I'll stop at the store and get some corned beef. Make a corned beef and cabbage.
Okay.
You say that, you're gonna eat the shit out of it.
Okay. I believe you. Mm-hmm. All right. See you tomorrow, everybody. Send your emails too. Walters@DetroitCast.com.